Tesla made changes to the 2026 Model Y, but are they game-changing or just marketing flops? I drove both the 2025 and the brand new 2026 Tesla Model Y, and the difference is you're not going to find them in a spec sheet. Model Y has been Tesla's best-selling vehicle for a reason, but now we've got the 2026 refresh and the internet is split. So here's the plan. I'm going to break it down into 5 real-world categories: interior feel, drive performance, tech, build quality, hidden features Tesla didn't announce, and I'm saving the weirdest change for last. You won't believe what they removed. Let's begin where you spend most of your time, the interior. At first glance, the 2026 looks clean, minimalistic, nice. But then you notice the ambient lighting in the new Tesla Model Y. Sleek, makes the cabin look really nice, especially at night time. Even during the day, it just creates a vibe in the car, you know. However, the 2025 Tesla Model Y has no ambient lighting. But wait till you hear what they did to the controls. It's actually quite frustrating. When you move over to the steering wheel, you notice that the new Tesla Model Y has a slightly different steering wheel than the 2025 Tesla Model Y. And if you take a closer look, you will notice that the new Tesla Model Y has only one stalk, and that's for the indicator. But for the old Tesla Model Y, it has the 2 stalks, one for the gear selector and one for the indicator. For me, however, I don't mind if the gear selector is on the screen, above, or on a stalk. It's calm, but I like that they kept the indicator there because it's nice to have. When you just want to indicate, you don't have to keep clicking on the button on the steering wheel like on the new Tesla Model 3. It's just annoying. So I like that they kept the indicator stock. And as the video goes on, you guys will see that Tesla actually listens to its consumers. We will see what that is all about. In the old Tesla Model Y, the center console was just this plasticky material stuff that can get scratched easily, and people complained about that. And in the new Tesla Model Y, Tesla changed it to this material that has like little holes, not holes, like little dots in them to prevent it from scratching, and like a grip pad basically. So you can put something on it, it won't scratch and it will grip wherever that thing is, probably your phone most definitely. And just a bonus, I wish the old Teslas, they all come with heads-up display. That would just take Tesla to a whole different level. I don't know why they don't want to add heads-up displays to their cars and their SUVs. It's just going to make Tesla be on another level, because having no gauge cluster and heads-up display is the next best thing you can give us. Tesla, if you're listening, try heads-up display. And finally, in the new Tesla Model Y, it comes with blind spot monitoring. There's like a small red dot on the driver's side window side, but in the old Tesla Model Y, there's no blind spot monitoring. Now, making our way to the back of the new Tesla Model Y, the first thing you notice is this nice touch screen that is there for the rear passengers. If you have kids, if you have friends, if you're going on a long road trip, your friends, your kids, they can chill at the back, watch Netflix, watch YouTube, play games, whatever they want to do. They can come through their climate with the screen. So it's a nice addition, and if you notice as well, the ambient light comes to the back as well. But in the old Tesla Model Y, no screen, no ambient light. It's not a vibe at the back. Another thing that you notice is the new Tesla Model Y is that the comfort level has been increased. For example, you need to put down the rear seat. Instead of having to push a button and then going to the rear seat and then putting it back up when you're done, all you just have to do is just push a button, and you can use that button to push it both down and bring it back up. I know you just have to do is stand there and push a button. Everything is automated. What else do you need? Tell me. Exactly. And also, just sitting in the cabin, tell me if you've noticed it. Tell me if you've noticed that the cabin is not as hot as it used to be on the old Tesla Model Y. And this is because they added a new thing to the panoramic roof of the new Tesla Model Y, which helps deflect heat. But in the old Tesla Model Y, even with the tint, there's still a lot of heat coming into the cabin, which is not nice. So it is well appreciated that the new Tesla Model Y has a new tint that can help to reduce the heat that gets into the cabin. This next difference is not something that you actually notice, and it's the rear seat pockets in the new Tesla Model Y. They are bigger, you can put more things in it. But if you look at the old Tesla Model Y, the rear seat pocket is there, but mostly unusable. You can just put small things in it. It's very small. It's like glued onto the seat. It's not practical. It's good that they added a better one. And then another nice feature added to the new Tesla Model Y is that the front seat comes with both heated and ventilated seats, and the rear seats come with just heated seats. But in the old Tesla Model Y, everything is just heated, both the front and rear, no ventilated seat. But it's nice that they added ventilated seats for those hot summers, so that your body can cool. Your back when you're sitting on the car and you're tushy, they can be cool, nice, and you enjoy the car more. But there's one part of the driving experience where the new Tesla Model Y wins, and it's something you will only notice if you've driven both back to back. Alright, now let's get to driving the new Tesla Model Y. And the moment I get into the car and I start driving, the first thing I notice is the suspension in the new Tesla Model Y is softer, it's more cushiony. It feels better, the ride quality is better. Another thing I notice is in the old cabin is quieter. The wind noise isn't as much in the new Tesla Model Y, compared to the old Tesla Model Y. The new Tesla Model Y has double acoustic glass. The new one has it in both the front and the back. It's way quieter in the cabin, while the old Tesla Model Y has double acoustic glass in the front but not the back. Both the old Tesla Model Y and the new Tesla Model Y, they are both fast, they are zippy, like a Tesla, like an electric vehicle, instant electric torque, which is good. There's no difference in their speed, basically, just in the settings. There's a difference in the settings in the old Tesla Model Y and the new Tesla Model. If you go to the car settings, you can customize more things like traction control, like deceleration and whatnot in the new Tesla Model Y compared to the old Tesla Model Y. And now, for what everyone really wants to know, build quality. Did Tesla fix panel gaps? Honestly, the new Tesla Model Y is better. Tighter tolerances, quieter cabin, and improved seal. Because some people, they've been complaining that, when they drive in the old Tesla Model Y for a while, they start to get a headache because of how pressured the cabin is. But in the new Tesla Model Y, they've created a new seal with holes and whatnot, to keep the cabin not as pressured. Some cost cutting snuck in under the radar, and I spotted it right here in the door panel. Less padding, less fabric. Feels cheaper in places you won't expect. Like as you can see here, carpet here, everything is carpet. It feels soft, but it doesn't feel as padded as it should be. But that's just minor, Alright, so now let's take a look at the most noticeable difference in the new Tesla Model Y, the exterior. First thing you notice about the exterior of the Tesla Model Y is the front end. The front end, the headlights, the daytime running lights, they've been changed. In the new Tesla Model Y, they went with a Cybertruck style daytime running light. But in the old Tesla Model Y, one headlight that housed everything from the daytime running light to the headlight to the trafficator. But in the new Tesla Model Y, the daytime running light is on its own, the headlight is on its own. The next thing that we'll notice immediately is that in the new Tesla Model Y, we have a front-facing camera, but in the old Tesla Model Y, there's no front-facing camera, which is good to have. Because if you have front-facing camera, you won't have to deal with scratching your car on the curb when you're parking. You know distance between whatever object is in front of you, and you can see as well, which is nice. And it also helps with the self-driving as well. Another thing which people will not really notice in the new Tesla Model Y is the aerodynamic vent. In the old Tesla Model Y, the aerodynamic vent is quite small. It can just take like 3 fingers. But in the new Tesla Model Y, the aerodynamic vent is quite large. It can even take like your 10 fingers will go into it. Why am I doing that, man? Another noticeable difference is, when you look at the front end of the new Tesla Model Y, you might not even notice it. That's the funniest part. You won't even notice it. But if you look at the hood, it's quite square. But if you look at the old one, it's quite round. Subtle difference, but it makes all the old change. Alright then, let's take it to the side of the car. When you get to the side, they basically look identical. It's just like subtle things that will change. For example, the tire's aerodynamic cover. If you look at the cover, you won't even notice it was changed. But the design was changed. For the new Tesla Model Y, the design was changed and the aerodynamic cover is a bit more fragile, flimsy. It's more difficult to take out, but for the old Tesla Model Y, it's more firm. You can take it out all at once and it's more rigid than the new Tesla Model Y. And also the rims were changed. The rim has a new design in the new Tesla Model Y compared to the old Tesla Model Y. Another subtle change in the new Tesla Model Y is the side mirror cap. You won't notice it, but there's like a small bump in the new Tesla Model Y that helps with aerodynamics. But on the old Tesla Model Y, it's just flat. Subtle changes. And then from the side, we'll take you to the rear. The rear is another thing that's been completely changed. Makes the car look totally different. First thing you notice is the ambient light that is underneath the Tesla text. That's the first thing in the new Tesla Model Y that you notice. That ambient light that is there in the new Tesla Model Y. The old Tesla Model Y doesn't have it. The new Tesla Model Y has the Tesla text written. T-E-S-L-A. Tesla. The old Tesla Model Y is just a T for Tesla. The new Tesla Model Y, it has this really nice and sleek tail light, while the old Tesla Model Y, the tail light is sleek, but everything is just all in one. It's okay, but I prefer the new Tesla Model Y. And the reverse light on the new Tesla Model Y is at the bottom because it cannot be housed, in this nice design, so they put it on the bottom. But in the old Tesla Model Y, the reverse light is housed in the tail light. Another thing you won't notice in the new Tesla Model Y, well, you might notice it, is that it has hands-free trunk opening. That is, if you're, if you have things in your hand, your key, which is your phone, or the key card is in your pocket, and you go close to the trunk, you wave your leg and the trunk opens up. But in the old Tesla Model Y, it doesn't have hands-free trunk opening, which is a nice feature to add. The new Tesla Model Y makes it more premium, more luxurious. And then finally, for the rear, another subtle change which you will not really notice in the new Tesla Model Y, and that's that the rear glass, the back, is more square. Just like the front hood shape, the rear glass is more square and the old Tesla Model Y is round. Tesla didn't talk about this in the press release, but I noticed a big UI update in the 2026 Tesla Model Y, and it's not available in the 2025 model. And we have things like the icon for the car. If you want to change the car control, the new Tesla Model Y, it has more options, like for example, the deceleration option, the traction control option, and whatnot. You can go through that, play with it yourself. And here's the most controversial part. Tesla removed one of the stock, the gear selector stock. I wish they had left it. I don't know why they removed it. I like it. The stock didn't really bother me. The gear selector stock didn't really bother me. It's just a swipe or the auto drive and park. I don't mind it, you know. And then you have, you know, the buttons at the top as well if the one on the screen is not working. So here's my honest take on the new 2026 Tesla Model Y. Buy the 2026 Tesla Model Y if you care about smoother ride, better charging, and future-proof tech. Stick with the 2025 Tesla Model Y or the older Tesla Model Y if you want a more intuitive layout, which is with the two-stalk, nothing much on the steering wheel, you know, familiar control, like I said, the gear selector on the side, the blinker on the other side, and possibly better value. Just know the resale on the 2025 Tesla Model Y could drop if more people drive the 2026 Tesla Model Y. It's been your boy Abnolimit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.